Hey guys, well, I'm going to put a video clip together today about, just stick it up on YouTube, see what you guys think, in regards to Auckland City Council and recycling. For the last, I don't know, year or two, I've just been pretty much rotating, and one week I'll have this wire basket here full of stuff, and I'll put that out to be collected and just rotate between that one and that one, and there's not been a problem for years. This wire mesh thing sat out there for a month, right through all the stormy weather. I went out there on multiple occasions picking up all of the bottles that were getting blown out. Totally unacceptable that they couldn't just collect my recyclables. So they've brought this video upon themselves. I'm going to be sending a copy or a link of this video once it's finished to Auckland City Council. I'll send it fucking everywhere. Didn't empty them. Okay, so as you can see, they emptied the bin, but they didn't empty the extras. That has been building up, as you can see by the grot in them. They haven't done anything along the lines of emptying those. They emptied one, didn't empty the rest. So I'm going to go see if they've emptied any others, take these with me and take it from there. Alright, so they didn't empty Mahi's extra bin that he has. Okay, so as you can see, found 5 bins. They were all nicely separated into different sorts. Now they can sift through them. Fuck them. I want to make my life harder. are just going to take them longer. The least FFZ146 can do is collect them. He will probably do a U-turn at the end of that road, where I've just pulled out from, and go back up the other side of the hill. He only emptied one of my 3 bins, which I've now gone and filtered through into other people's bins. And which, again, like I say, will now take him longer to sort through, instead of just picking out my bins and doing it in the first place. You know, and granted, I have, since the 20th of November 2012, removed Auckland City Council's implied right of access to our property. It's telling you that you have no longer any implied right of access to the property. I'm basically
has there been an issue of some sort?
At the moment, I'm aware that there are acts and statutes which are given the consent of law by the government, and I do not consent to that.
To discuss this with you?
They can do, but they'll have to require in writing for access to the property to discuss it with me. No, you may believe that as a human being, you're entitled to that, and this is no fault of your own or nothing against you personally. But I have, and I've just handed that over to the lady. I've informed them of the notice of removal of implied right of access to the property, which means that you must give a written consent or ask for written consent before stepping onto the property.
Yes, that's right. Someone more senior than you or I, that's right, can answer those. Okay. No. Yes. Okay, Suzanne. And I'll send the paperwork through. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Right,
okay.
I've
got it on record that you have stamped that and taken it into your possession too. So if they do want to come along and have a chat, by all means, put it in writing and ask permission, and I'll consider it. But any man or woman that chooses to show up in representing Auckland City Council or any of their agents or affiliates will be held personally as well as professionally liable for everything they say and do. So I got the last laugh. Here we are. So Truckman's come down the hill, he's done his U-ey, and you can see by the side we're travelling up that he's gone back up. He hasn't collected those bottles that are sitting right there. So let's see if he ended up collecting all of those things in the bins. Should be just round the corner here. In fact, I've probably got him as he's emptying them. I hope so. Let's see. Yep, perfect. So there he is. Emptying them. Hope you recognise them, buddy. 4 weeks ago I started noticing that if I did have 2 bins out, this one here got collected, this one got left, and I thought, oh, perhaps there's something in there that wasn't recyclable or something, you know, how am I supposed to know? So I left it there, and I left it there, and I left it there, and that wire basket sat out there for a month, and it never got collected. The other bin got filled, so I put that out as well. This wire mesh thing I emptied in to the other 2 blue containers in there on the bench. Auckland City Council must have put the squeeze on the poor bastards actually doing the work and said unless it's in a blue bin we're not going to get it, because since I noticed it started of course affecting myself, I started noticing around the neighbourhood that there's, you know, buckets of bottles that weren't being collected. There's other non-Auckland City Council containers all out there with the general public that all no doubt pay their rates not getting collected because it's not in a council container. I don't know if they charge for an extra container, I don't give a fuck. But what I do expect is if I have the willingness to collate my recyclable containers instead of either sticking them on a fire pile, which I really don't give a fuck about, or sticking them in a rubbish bin, if I'm going to do that to try and teach my kids that it's a good thing to recycle, then the least the council could do is pull their fucking heads in and collect the shit, irrespective of what container it's in. I've filmed the guy doing, no doubt, what is only his job. If people are going to take their, time of their own volition and collate recyclables and put it out on the curb to be collected, collect it!